So this is my 2000 Civic LX all-wheel drive with a tube front upper radiator support and tube front lower. Excuse the mess right now. I am actually putting a tuck radiator in it. It is powered by a Pulsar GTX 3076R 82 back housing with a T51R compressor housing. It's got Inconel rear wheel, billet front wheel. Right now I'm doing timing belt, tile gate. This is an old Mishimoto back door intercooler, single back door. This would be used on a DSM, like an Eclipse, like a 95 and a newer Eclipse. The motor is Type R head, WiseTech intake, which is a Pro Series clone. Transmission's CRV trans with an F22 fifth gear in it. Bottom end is a B18C with a LS crank, Eagle H-beam rods, and some SuperTech forged pistons. It's got some Type R cams in it. Turbo is water cooled. I have the water cooled setup on it. Makes a world of difference on it. Just a Jasapana racing fuel rail that I've modified so it's got bigger feeds in it all the way through. Jasapana fuel pressure regulator. Car is flex fuel capable. It's got big old Dash 8 feed lines and return lines on it all the way from the tank. The all-wheel drive setup is CRV rear diff, pinned with a Land Rover viscous coupler. This car keeps the factory fill and tank in it, but the cool trick is I still have a trunk and the fuel tank's not in the trunk. We deleted the rear spare tire hatch on it. Car is set up square on some rotor slips with some 205 50 15s, proxies, 88Rs or R888s. I always get the numbers confused. Yeah, R888s. It's daily. It is getting set up for AC, and also it is going to get a Chevy Volt steering column in it with the electric assist power steering. So it will technically have power steering and AC, has heat. The interior right now is stripped out of it. It's got a Jasapana K-Tune knockoff shifter box in it. I got new carpet and everything with sound deadening. Up there, the whole interior is up there. While I was modifying everything, I took interior out, washed everything, and made sure everything was not going to catch fire while we were doing all this modification. This car took me a year to build in my spare time. This car, last March I started on, and it's all-wheel drive. It's fun. It's in low boost right now. It's on like 8 pounds. Nothing crazy. Motor's got like 2,500 miles on it. I built the bottom end in it, built the head, done everything physically I can touch to it that I don't need help. I've got a welder. I welded all the intercooler piping together. It's cheap Chinese pipe, so it looks like absolute dog crap. But this is my budget built all-wheel drive, daily driven EK, and it's a project that I work on in my spare time. Hopefully everyone sees that it's not a show car. It was painted by my buddy down in Jacksonville, King's Custom. It's dirty right now because I do daily drive it. I painted the bay when the motor was out. The upper radiator support was not painted because I knew I was going to modify it to tie in the new radiator, AC condenser, and I was going to tie everything in so it's a little more stable. It works when the bumper and everything's on, but it's still got a little wiggle. And if you've ever been on the highway with the hood latch slightly undone, it scares the living shit out of you. You think the hood's about to fly up. Well, that is it for my first YouTube video. It's going to be short and sweet, and hopefully I get some views.